Hi, I'm Tony Brooks, and at the Leadership Training Workshop we've launched a leadership diagnostic tool called the Think See Do Leadership Diagnostic. And what this tool does in a matter of less than 10 minutes is examine your performance on what I believe are to be 9 critical skills for leaders to grow and develop. Now, the tool's here. It takes literally, I say, less than 10 minutes to complete. You answer some questions, then you get a red, amber, green rating on 9 leadership skills, and then you get some personalised advice based on your responses to the answer you're given. Now, the thing is, we are all as leaders out there doing things every day. But do we take enough time to check whether we're doing the right things or doing things in the most effective way? Now, I believe this is all about taking time to pause and examine how we think first, and then looking at how we see our world before we do things. And my work is all about helping people shift their thinking into new, exciting and more positive ways, so they see their world in a different light, and then they do more of the right things and do them effectively. So the diagnostic tool, I just wanted to explore the 9 leadership skills that the diagnostic tool looks at. And what they are, you'll get this in the diagnostic, is you'll get an indication of how you think, see and do in relation to yourself, your people and your organisation. Now, first of all, it's about how you think about yourself. And this is really about becoming your best self, the best version of you as a leader. Now, I believe we're all born with amazing potential. But over time, we start to build a more destructive side of our psyche. And I call this the battle between the potential self, the amazing person we are at birth and capable of becoming as a leader, but then the more destructive side of our psyche and the language we use about ourselves and the way that we think about ourselves. And it is all about bringing more of our potential self to our role as a leader and reducing the impact of the more destructive side of our thinking, the more negative side of our thinking. And that's what Leadership Skill 1 is all about. Then it's about how you see yourself. So what is your current view of yourself and your view of yourself as a leader? And what aspiring vision in the future do you have for yourself as a leader? Who are the leaders you admire? What are the traits and behaviours that you want to develop? And you get, a rating on that, and then some thoughts on what you might want to do to improve in that area. And then finally, in relation to self, it's how you do things. How do you make the best use of your time? We can all get hijacked by time thieves, but how do you structure and organise your time so that you're more effective? And also on the wellbeing side, how well do you look after yourself? Because you are your most important asset. Then we're looking at 3 skills in relation to people. First of all, how do we think about our people? And this is called a winning culture, and it's all about how we think about the people we have and the behaviours that we want to see, the values and the behaviour you want to see in your organisation. So this requires some deep thinking, and you get a rating on that, and then some ideas on what you might want to do to take that further. Then it's how you see your people. This is called your greatest asset, and this is what I believe, that people in organisations are your greatest asset. And it's so challenging to get people engaged and get them performing at the highest level. So how do you do at the moment? How do you see your people at the moment? Do you see them as your greatest asset? And do you behave in that way to get them to perform highly? The final area in relation to people is how you do things. So how you communicate, influence, lead people and interact with people on a day-to-day basis. So how would you currently rate your communication influence skills? And what are the kind of things you can do to improve in those areas? Now, finally, we have 3 areas in relation to your organisation, your organisational journey. First of all, how you think about your organisation. Now, do you take enough time out to think strategically about your business and creatively? It doesn't matter what size your business is, but the bigger the business, the more the people. It needs more time for you to focus on the way that you're thinking strategically and creatively about the business. So again, some thoughts on how you perform on that. Then we look at how you see your organisational journey. Do you have an inspiring vision for the future? Do you know where you're going? Do your people believe, and do they know about that, and have they had some input into that? So again, where are you now and what can you do to take yourself into the green territory more if you're amber or red. Then finally, out of the 9 skills, it's how you do in your organisation. This is called world-class delivery. And it's all about the projects that you initiate, how you run them, how you measure things, so that you deliver your service at the highest level. That's whether you are providing services internally in an organisation or externally. How do you deliver at the moment, and how can you improve the way you run projects and measure and deliver your service? So that's a quick view of the 9 areas. I'd request you or implore you now to go off and have a go at the diagnostic. As I say, it's on the leadershiptrainingworkshop.com and it's on thetonybrooks.com as well. You can get it for free, download it, and you'll get your results immediately in terms of the 9 skill areas. And then, if you need any help further, there's an opportunity to book a 30-minute complimentary call to get some more personalised advice on what you do after you complete the diagnostic. I hope you find this really beneficial, and if I can be of any help, then please let me know.